me.
I'm just asking a simple question.
no,
like,
it's
what
not
the
you,
fuck
it's-
is DD214? Because I don't know what's the difference between honorable discharge and a dishonorable one. And that's why I'm asking from the guy who was in the armed forces what is DD214 is.
Is it honorable or dishonorable?
I don't know. Zoom? You mean Godspeed? No. Yeah, but I didn't talk to Zoom.
Okay, let me put it to you from my perspective. I wake up, I've got freaking Vikki and Dean apparently have split up. Pods is in the server. Now Pods and Spirit are friends. I've got people fucking talking about how I'm running a flagging gay ops server. Like, this is my
you can
flagging
thank
gay ops
Spectre
server.
for that one. That was
Well,
from
I
his
think
Twitter today.
I saw your tweet too, Vikki, which they all jumped on too. So
yeah,
what the
Spectre
fuck,
said,
dude?
I talked to Vikki and she was trying to get me involved in some
That's
gay
not
ops.
what I fucking said, you lying fucking cunt. And you know that's not what I fucking said.
Yesterday the tweet yesterday the tweet was, I told you in VC not to be flagging campaigns, which was the gist of his tweet.
Oh,
yes, that was not only how I read it.
look good.
That's
Neither
how
of them look good.
Everybody read it. Spectre. Today he says,
everybody read it. You're the only one who fucking read it that way. You dumb fucking bitch. You are the only
today you say, I don't want to be
everybody.
involved in any gay ops Vikki's involved in.
Nobody wanted to fucking deal with that shit.
There was no gay ops shit, you
dick
stupid
wanted to.
fuck.
You went off on Dean
but you
for
go
a
on to
tweet
fucking
because
Twitter
it was bad
and you're
fucking
like,
optics for you. Everything is bad fucking optics for you. And you can't see.
Who gives a fuck, Spectre?
Well, apparently you did because you went off on myself, you went off on Dean, you went off on Smug.
I went off on you because
everything's bad fucking optics for Victoria Kundert. Everything is bad
you
fucking
really
optics.
need to be
Why
the
didn't you
last
clear it
person
with
here,
me?
you
Dean puts out a
motherfucker.
tweet. Hey, I don't like JDA, but he should have been fucking flagged. And you come the fuck in. Holy
kidding?
fucking shit. Are you serious?
Are you
fucking serious?
Do you want to talk about gay ops and why we're fucking all involved in them?
Hold on.
I'll fucking talk about it. So
Go right
you
ahead.
shut your fucking mouth.
Go right ahead. No, shut the fuck up and do it.
Involved in any gay op trying to false flag fucking Indiegogo campaigns. But you go on to Twitter today and you say, oh yeah, no, you fucking did. And then you go on Twitter, I didn't want to be involved in any
Where did I say that? Vikki, where did I say it?
it?
Show me the tweet. Show me the tweet. I'm about to pull a testify. Show me the tweet.
Oh my God.
Show me the goddamn tweet, Vikki. Show me the goddamn tweet.
I didn't want to be involved in any gay
Show me the
ops
goddamn
from
tweet.
Vikki.
That's not... No, that's not what I said.
Bullshit. That's
exactly
what you were fucking saying, you stupid
really?
Fucking cunt.
This bag posting shit is part of the reason you and I had our little tiff in VC a few days back.
And I told about flagging campaign.
Is it not?
You actually quote tweet. Quote tweet me talking about campaign violation of terms of service and then say why we had to have that little talk. Like nobody's gonna read it. Like you're fucking saying, don't be flagging campaigns, Vikki.
Oh, yeah, the bag posting where you go, I'm not going to say exactly what the violations are.
I wasn't going to say what it is. You know why I wasn't going to say? Because then anti-ComicsGate is going to go trolling through trying to figure out what they
you were taken to task for, not just by me, but others. Vikki is claiming that several campaigns are in violation for not having fulfilled within the 3 months after the estimated delivery dates of having gone in fucking demand.
Yes, and the only reason you did that, Spectre, is because I blocked you. You were having a temper tantrum because you're a fucking
after that. You blocked me after that because you were really pissed
on Discord this morning, Spectre.
I put out exactly why.
You didn't want to this morning.
You wanted to fucking tag post and play just a little fucking coy. You wanted to play a little fucking coy because of this passive aggressive bullshit,
Spectre,
which
you
everybody
think
said you do. Every
you are
dick is said.
Unbelievable. You actually sit there.
You were actually you were told. You were told
about me doing gay ops.
For
and
months.
Shut the fuck. You're not in charge of me, fucking Spectre. You are not.
Come in here and scream at me and you scream at Dean. Well, why didn't you clear it with me? Because now the optics look bad. Why did the optics look bad for Dean saying I don't agree with JDA being fucking flagged down, even though I don't like
That's
him? What was
not what he said. That's not what he said.
Isn't that what he said?
No, that's not what he said.
Hold on.
He said that he was false flagged to be taken down, and he didn't, and that it was cancel
I
culture.
just want to
And
say that
wasn't
despite
fucking
my
cancel.
dislike for both Leading Hispanic and Ethan Van Sciver, I don't like what Indiegogo has done. This is cancel culture. John is my full support, and I hope he sues Indiegogo and that they go belly up. What's the bad optics
he
there?
was, dude. That was, oh Jesus fucking Christ!
What's the bad optics
he
there?
posted from our joint account.
I would agree with that. Yes,
not his own fucking account
that he doesn't have
our
anymore.
Account, after he tells me not to say anything. So I don't.
I think he told you not to do your little video where you were going to eVap.
He told me not to say anything.
I was there.
Oh, you weren't there before that, Spectre. That's your whole fucking problem.
I was there.
What
you know why? Because he put that tweet out during the fucking voice chat we had. We had the little voice chat. He put
if you're recording this pod,
you lost your shit on him. You lost your shit because he put out a tweet that wasn't exactly going at
I
JDA.
didn't lose my shit. I did not lose my shit. I lost my shit at you, Spectre, but I didn't lose my shit.
Yeah, because I said, how is it bad optics? And you couldn't explain it. And then you went off on this entire thing about how you are.
I didn't go to explain it because it was none of your fucking business what Dean and I had been talking about.
You're
what Dean and I have been talking about
when you made a public in a voice
was
chat,
none of your fucking business. None of it.
You know, something that was said in public with me there, I no longer have a right to talk about it.
Earlier was none of your fucking business.
No,
that's why I wasn't
is what you
explaining myself.
What you said in front of Smug,
because it's none of your business.
Yeah, but when you say publicly, or rather not publicly, in a voice chat with Smug and myself in front of you, when you say that, we are absolutely allowed to fucking talk about that. And you never once answered the question, how is that bad optics? In
fact, was
when
none of your fucking business. And I did explain. Oh, and I did explain after
Dean left. Even after Dean left.
I did explain it.
You didn't explain it. All you did was, well, all these counts, all these campaigns,
you seem to have
you
a
explained
truly
the
faulty memory for
in-demand shit. That's all you could do. And then you mentioned about how you can't wait for EVS to lose his Indiegogo campaign because Rex Planet have a second fucking chance, and hasn't fulfilled despite being
not say
and when
that.
I said,
that's how fucking full of shit you are.
Why are they going to fucking lose it? Your response was,
you are such a lying fucking faggot, Spectre, because I never fucking said that. You lying fucking faggot.
He hasn't fulfilled all these people who have asked for refunds, and Ethan is not saying it. Ethan refused to give refunds now. They're all going to fucking report him
losing his fucking.
You absolutely did.
I never did not. You lying motherfucker. You lying
because you were
motherfucker.
You were gleefully. I'm going to use a Liamism. You were gleefully rubbing your hands together
as you fucking talk about how
you are waiting for.
I don't know if Vikki was Jewish.
It was a VC pod. You're a lying motherfucker, Spectre.
I know. It's so interesting.
I know. It must be so
fucking interesting
weird
how the same shit keeps coming up. Yeah,
you
it's
just
always
lie over and over and over again. But it's amazing, the most amazing
because you lost your shit. And you know what? We all got
it was just me and
we all got
conversations with Vikki. I've had conversations with Vikki, and
I have conversations.
She has never been like giddy over the fact. She's like, I don't want his campaign to get taken down.
I was not.
Wait for it to happen. I can't wait for it to happen.
I talk to fucking Johnny about this shit all the time. We were talking about it today. Was I giddy about anything?
You weren't giddy. Though.
Right?
So interesting.
Exactly.
And everybody else has to like cover their own.
Spectre, you're a lying fucking faggot who needs to cover his own ass and lie about shit. That's all you do. You're just the smartest guy in the room, and you're the only one.
Says the bitch who can't block Preston Poulter despite being sued. For months, we've told you to fucking block him, but what's Vikki do? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm smarter than him. Everybody has. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Holy
you can't even
shit. Are you
tell
serious?
The truth. Mister,
Are you
I don't
fucking serious?
Share shit.
We have told you to block Preston for months. Smug,
so full of shit.
Everybody
right?
has told you to block him.
No, you
can't. Stop neg-rating the fucking Kiwis on Kiwi farms with this passive-aggressive bullshit.
You want to talk about the Kiwi farms? Because we can talk about the Kiwi farms.
The fucking point is you want to sit here and go, you think you're just so smart. Meanwhile, you're sitting here going, oh, man, I'm just so much fucking smarter. When are you going to get an attorney and fight the default, by the way? When do you plan to do that?
Fuck you, Spectre.
When do you plan to do that? Because we've been telling you that for fucking months. You haven't done anything. You don't have forever. You don't have for fucking ever.
I know how long I have, Spectre. I also happen to know I am flat fucking broke and can't afford an attorney. And I've tried going through legal clinics. And they can't help me. Or they won't help me. I am a full-time fucking volunteer. There are no jobs to be had anywhere near me. And the one that I did have, which was actually 2 jobs, gives me no hours. I literally am a full-time fucking volunteer. I have no income. So you tell me, Spectre. You tell me. Huh?
I can't give you advice.
You got any? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Spectre.
Marcy would consult Nick Vikkiverse for that.
What sort of retardation did I walk into?
Oh, you may want to leave.
No offense to any
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Fucking Spectre be all over Nick Vikkiverse.
Right, Spectre. You didn't start a fight earlier on Twitter.
But it wasn't in here. It wasn't in here, Vikki.
No,
it wasn't in here. But again, you had to bring your drama to a server to shit it up. In the middle of fucking Smug explaining why he's upset. You had to make a fucking quip. You had to make a fucking quip, Vikki. Because you can't control your fucking autism. You can't control yourself. You can't control yourself.
You called this a gay ops server on fucking Twitter,
I did. Really? I called it a gay ops. Where did I call it a gay ops server? Where did I call it a gay ops server? Can you show me a tweet where I refer to this as a gay ops server?
I'm just fucking muting him.
Can you please show me the tweet where I call it a gay ops server?
Or is this going to be
another? You insinuated it.
Look,
can you show me
it started when I asked Spectre a simple question like, "What is a DD214?" That's it. And then it just blew up like a train.
Anything, Vikki? Show me the tweet.
Is he talking? Because I muted him.
He's asking for the tweet doing the Jeopardy game.
Vikki, of course you fucking did.
He knows what he fucking did on Twitter.
Oh my
yeah, I know what I put on Twitter. I do know what I put on Twitter.
The only server anybody associates me with is this one.
Spectre, can you just answer my question?
And he fucking goes on Twitter and he says that Vikki's the VC trying to do gay ops.
That's not what I said.
But no, he's not talking about this place.
Where is it? So now it's
not at all.
He's talking about this server because I accept that this is my reality. This is my reality.
You blocked them on Twitter?
I am assuming.
Yeah, and then he had another
this is what he said. And because of this, I'm going to say now all of this stuff, and
I'm not
going to block you so I don't have to listen
go through my Twitter and go through.
It's amazing how that works. People taking her vague posting tweets.
You could have backed
ComicsGate already running with it before I said anything, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Before I said anything.
He doesn't show up in my search because I have him blocked.
Okay, you know what? I'll go grab it. I'll go grab my tweets. Hang on. Let's go look at my tweets. Let's look at my tweets. Okay.
Hey, Tree, I just asked you a question and everything just blows up like the Vogue trade.
See. All right. Got this one.
Oh my fucking God.
There we go. All right. So look at this. This is the one that really pissed her off because,
Now you see why I don't like
apparently
asking questions to certain people.
Yeah, I read this one earlier and I see where you're trying, where you were trying to speak, Spectre, on this one, but I can see how someone like JDA will take it as if, they're false flagging. Because they're going to pick apart and they twist words around all the time.
Right. But if the argument is you need to tailor what you say very specifically so this one subset of retards will not read it a specific way, you just can't do it. You can never make a fucking tweet.
Testify always did that. Like Testify always, no matter what it said, he would tell people what it said. And you read it and be like, that's not what it fucking says. But most people won't even read it. They just take the words.
Right. Yeah. And I'll grant you that. But the problem is that if you have to go through with a fine-tooth fucking comb, grab the fucking dictionary and thesaurus and write it out, and you have to, like it's a fucking college English class, what the fuck is the point of tweeting?
This is literally all started.
His previous tweet about me was about being in VC here in server, and then the next thing you know, he's talking about me gay opping because people aren't going to make that kind of fucking connection.
Hold on,
right? Nobody's going to make those kind of connections.
Let me check.
Not at all.
What was my last tweet about? Let me.
You made it sound like you and Vikki had a conversation where she was going to false flag people's channels. That's how I read it.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how JDA is going to read it.
And that's how everybody's fucking reading it, Spectre. And for you to pretend that that's not how it's being read by most of the fucking people out there is the most disingenuous.
Every fucking person has to make sure that your optics look good. Oh my
God.
Every fucking person. You literally just said that you did a
great job of that, Spectre. You did a fabulous job of that.
Spectre,
what was our conversation about?
Spectre, can you just answer my question, please? I'm being very, very modest here.
Holy shit.
What?
Spirit Junior comes across as the one who's the sanest in the server right now.
You're literally sitting here
pretty sane, Lorenzo.
Bitch me out for something that wasn't even fucking said. But they could look at it in a specific way.
I should say the most calm.
No. You unmute me
for a
second. Answer my question.
This is why Dean left you, right?
Is this why Dean left you? Way, says Spectre.
Is that?
It's pretty fucking retarded.
I'm sorry you interpreted it in a very specific way because optics might be bad.
Oh no, I interpreted it a certain way because that's the way you. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one. Because Vikki did claim that several campaigns are in violation for not having fulfilled within the 3 months after the estimated delivery dates and having gone in demand. Are you denying you have said that?
He's not going to show up, Spirit.
Vikki, are you denying you said that?
No, I'm not denying I said
so
that.
So then what is the
previous
fucking
tweet
problem?
Before fucking that was like her vague posting, and we were talking in VC, and she just shouldn't. This just looks bad.
Yeah, it does look bad. Why do you think Dean was so pissed about it?
What does that make it sound like? What does that make it sound like? It makes it sound exactly like I'm fucking going after fucking campaigns and flagging them, which is how Spectre fucking meant it. And for him to now sit here and say that's not what I was saying, when you just fucking agree,
hold on, let's go to our DMs. Faggot. Let's go to our fucking DMs, because you actually said that to me. You said that to me. What was my response?
Fucking tweet.
What was my response? Huh? What was my response?
Oh Jesus! You want to share DMs now, Spectre?
I'm not sharing the DMs.
Because you're that kind of faggot?
What's my response? What's my response in the DMs?
That's not what I said. It's only what you fucking meant.
The testify straw manning. The testify straw manning. What did I say?
Just fucking admitted
let me try and change.
Everybody, because
you're such a disingenuous bitch.
Nobody's
gonna so fucking disingenuous. It's not even fucking funny. You are so disingenuous. You are so fucking disingenuous about everything. Every little fucking thing.
I have you blocked.
You have me blocked because you got
just to get into my
You are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot who bitched at literally everybody for not taking into account your fucking optics. How would it look for you? How would it look? But you have no problem. You have no problem dragging everybody you can.
No, you're the one who was accusing me of doing gay ops in Smug's server today on Twitter.
I did not. It's okay.
That's not
I know. You're so pissed because now nobody's backing you up in your stupid little quest to go after JDA. Nobody's backing you up.
I don't have a quest to go after
JDA. Absolutely have a quest to go after JDA.
What fucking quest?
Because you're pissed.
I haven't responded once to fucking JDA.
What quest? The thing with JDA has already been dead and gone. Because it's already done. There's nothing else to do against JDA. He's already proved his own stupidity.
All she's going to do is talk for months. She's been bitching about JDA.
She was just going to cover the privacy complaint that he got and got taken off. It wasn't because of DMCA. He didn't get canceled because of DMCA. He got canceled.
No, I'm not. I never said he was canceled because of the DMCA.
I know, but you got to understand, Dean's tweet made it look like it was the DMCA on their account. Yet she wanted to do a story about the privacy complaint.
What is the problem? Right? What is the problem with saying I don't like you, but false DMCAs are stupid?
God.
Okay, I'll grant you. It wasn't a DMCA. Dean knew that at the time. I'll grant you that. Yeah. What's the bad optics there?
Say it was a DMCA and you hope that he wins against IPG.
It was a fucking lie, Spectre. It wasn't about the fucking DMCA. And he did it on our joint account. And I don't care that he was kicked off of fucking Twitter. And that was the only Twitter account he had.
Yeah, if it's a joint account, it shouldn't.
I'm not denying that, and I said this to Dean.
It was a lie, and he knew it was a fucking lie.
I just want to say this right now.
And for you to fucking stick your nose into it, the way you did, was just unfucking believable.
Why? Because I questioned why the optics issue is such a bad idea?
Yes, and I tell you, he knows, and I'm not going to fucking talk about it.
You literally said to him. You literally said to him.
Oh my
God. The optics for me are bad.
My.
Did you not say that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I did not say that.
You literally said that.
See,
I
did not say that, Spectre,
that the optics were the problem.
Fucking listen. I never said that. That is not what I fucking said.
Okay, then what'd you say? What'd you say?
Because you have no fucking idea
what'd you say?
What Dean and I talk about in fucking
private. What'd you say?
Oh my God.
What'd you say? Because I remember that conversation.
Dean told
Did you just mute her?
that I shouldn't. No. Dean told me that I shouldn't do a fact-based video on what actually fucking happened between Liam and JDA because it would be bad optics. And the next thing you know, he's on fucking Twitter posting a goddamn lie on our joint account. That was the point about bad optics, you stupid motherfucker, because you can't keep your nose out of other people's business.
So he says to you, you wanted to make a video, right? You wanted to make a video on JDA and Liam, right?
And I agreed not to make the fucking video.
Hold on.
Wait, did Spectre not just hear that? Did Spectre not just hear where I said I agreed not to do the fucking video?
I heard that. Let me fucking finish.
So now you're going to explain to me how Dean going on to fucking
it's amazing how you're going to filibuster now. There is no point continuing this.
You
don't want to hear the follow-up question, and it's great.
How about this?
It's great.
I'm not supposed to do a video, but Dean goes on and does a live stream EFAPing the JDA Liam stream.
I find it ironic.
So you explain to me that's
probably
not good optics. And you know what? He still
was that before or after the tweet? By the way,
what the fucking difference?
Was that before
the fucking tweet?
I think that was after.
No,
I'm pretty sure that was after.
I'm pretty sure it was fucking after.
Hargrave, you're here. Was that before or after? Am I wrong? It was
the tweet was after. The tweet was after, Spectre, because you don't know shit.
Was it before or after? Because he made that tweet, by the way, while I was in the voice chat.
I'm talking about my tweet.
Your tweet.
Yes.
I'm talking about
whatever you're
talking about.
Yes. After everything is bad optics to talk about it, he does the tweet and then he goes on a fucking live stream.
Okay,
so do not pretend that I'm the one who's causing
I just fucking said, you dumb fucking bitch!
I was talking about my stupid fucking faggot.
How are you so
This is about my tweet.
You literally
because
just
this
said
whole
I was
fucking
right, and you're still gonna fight me on this. You're still gonna fight me. You are a dumb bitch.
Oh my god!
You are a dumb fucking bitch. You literally just said I was correct.
Think you can fucking
the timeline was correct. You literally just said that the timeline was correct.
Here's the timeline.
Dean
says, Vikki,
you literally just said the tweet came before the fucking stream.
Dean does a fucking live stream, and then you go after me on a tweet I made?
You still want to fucking fight me on it.
Oh my god.
You still want to fucking fight me on the fact that I was right. This is why. This is literally why for months people have told you to stop.
Because you didn't specify which tweet.
I literally we were literally just talking about that tweet.
We've been talking about how many
we have literally been talking. I literally asked specifically about that tweet.
Spectre.
I literally okay, so you're gonna now play the that's not what I heard. You're literally pulling the I didn't interpret it that way.
I'm been talking about two different tweets. My tweet and Dean's tweet. No, you didn't say Dean's
question
tweet. You didn't
was about Dean's
tweet
because I have been stupidly
this whole conversation has been about
focused on that. My autism has been picked up to
yes, so you
on
weren't
that one
actually
goddamn tweet,
specific
and all
in
of a
public
sudden,
and in the conversation,
all of a
and it's all
sudden,
me.
We're not talking about that tweet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Because you lost that one. So you want to try and switch it to, well, I thought we were talking about this, and we weren't because I was very specific in which tweet I was talking about.
No, you weren't specific at all. You just admitted you weren't.
Very specific in that tweet.
You just admitted you weren't. You also admitted you accused this of being a gay ups.
I didn't do that. I'm so sorry. I know you
Pods, you heard it, didn't you?
You want to go with it, and that's fine, Vikki. I get that.
I
didn't accuse this server of being a gay up server.
Spirit heard it. Pods heard it.
Weird. It's so fucking weird.
Everybody fucking heard it.
We're dealing with a fucking bitch
weird?
who doesn't seem to understand that the person bringing the allegation, maybe it's the wrong decision, right? That was why Dean told you not to make the video.
Allegation?
Right? That's why Dean told
what is
not
it?
to
What?
make
No.
video
What is an
about the
allegation?
fucking
Johnny, you read my
JDA
script.
thing, right?
So I read your
not
script.
to do it because
Right.
there's
Ask
such
Johnny.
thing
Johnny,
as the wrong
is my
fucking person. There is
Spectre,
such thing as
shut
the
the
wrong
fuck up for a
fucking
minute.
person
Can
bringing,
you like
going on a
server
crusade or
mute
going,
him or something?
Hang on,
like
hang on a minute. Hang on.
And just for a second.
Both of you,
Because
you stop for a second. Spectre, stop. Both of you stop for a second. If you're going to have a fucking conversation, stop fucking screaming over each other. Let each other make a point and then retort. For fuck's sake, please.
You literally just said I was going to be. No, shut the fuck up, Spectre. You literally just
every
said
time
I was going to be making allegations in a video. Ask Johnny about my script. Ask Johnny about the script.
It does not make any allegations. It literally says that the DMCA happened.
You literally can't.
And then
you can't have this conversation with her because anytime you start to
went on stream and showed Liam's private information.
Shit. Right.
Every time.
You literally just said a video I haven't even made yet.
See, I can't even fucking finish what I'm saying. See, there we go. There we go. I was in the middle of talking and Vikki just can't. She needs to drop her spaghettis everywhere. She just needs to drop the spaghetti. This is why. This is literally why people have been saying this shit. For months, we told you to stop. To not be that much of a cunt.
You literally just said I was going to be doing a video full of allegations against John Delarose, which I wasn't. I was literally
in the process of correcting myself. But again, you're having another fucking woman moment, and you can't let somebody else talk. Because that's
Vikki and I even had a discussion about whether or not it was the right time to do this.
That's why. You can't allow anybody else to talk, Vikki. That's what this entire thing is.
Oh my God. Coming from Spectre, that's just
you can't let anybody else talk. You started this
fucking amazing
because you want to have your little I get to have my little fight because I'm not streaming tonight because Dean broke up with me because he got tired of my shit. He got tired of my shit. I'm not streaming. I need my daily dose of causing drama publicly so I could be, I could be the laughing stock.
It was there. It was Spectre sitting there fucking egging shit on in a VC chat. And Dean says, I don't want to talk about this right now. So he leaves. And then when I say, Dean, we should really be talking about this. I just want to enjoy my night, Vikki. That's why Dean and I aren't talking. Oh, goodness. Could it have anything to do with Spectre instigating shit in a VC? When I made it clear, it was none of his fucking business.
Oh, is the goddamn problem.
I don't know if that could have fucking been it. I wasn't even yelling. I wasn't even raising my fucking voice. But Dean decided he couldn't handle having a conversation.
Can't accept it. Vikki she can't accept it.
Yes, Spectre. Right.
She just can't accept it.
Yeah. I mean, you're only in the middle of all of the bullshit that circles all of us. It all comes down to fucking Spectre. But nah, Spectre didn't do nothing.
Says the one who literally
didn't do nothing.
Was wrong in her little.
And nobody would have fucking looked at me or Dean if it wasn't for you opening your big fucking mouth on that stream because you had to prove to people how fucking smart you were when you knew the gay Kiwis were after your ass. Yes, because you and Dean make piss poor decisions and don't listen to me.
Have you
Every fucking time we've gotten deeper into the shit, it's because you guys
are not going to answer the question. Another question asked and not answered by Vikkiverse because Vikki's the only one allowed to ask these answers. Vikki's only allowed to ask answers and never has to answer them.
What the fuck is that? Have I taken my what?
Dementia pills today. Have you taken them?
Oh, fuck you, Spectre.
Have you taken them today?
Seriously,
That's not an answer. That's not an answer. Did you take them?
Fuck you.
What is that annoying thing that just keeps...
Hargrave.
And you expect a serious fucking answer from that kind of bullshit? And then you continue and go on, well, she didn't answer my stupid ass snarky, I'm just trying to dunk on Vikki's question. And you expect that to be a fucking conversation? Are you? You are fucking insane. Did that mercury poisoning literally make you nuts? Because I'm beginning to
what?
Yeah. The effects are still there, Spectre. The effects are still showing.
Because they don't go away completely, Vikki. They don't go away completely.
I saw to see why he got this person on
is trying to have a fucking conversation and thinks that making little snarky comments about whether or not I took my menopause medication today.
Dementia. It wasn't menopause. It was dementia. Please get the thing I said correct. I said dementia.
God.
I said something not even 2 minutes ago.
You're the one with the fucking dementia.
Thank you for making my point for me, by the way. That was perfect. That was fucking perfect. I said something 2 minutes ago. You lost your fucking mind over it.
You literally, because either one was fucking stupid, you stupid cunt.
Great. Oh, dude,
because neither one is actually having a fucking conversation. She didn't answer that question. She didn't answer that question. Are you just fucking
You literally just made my fucking point. You literally just made my point. That everybody else is wrong and you are not. That is how you have come across to everyone. You have said this to Dean. You have said this to myself. And please tell me you didn't. Please tell me you haven't.
Haven't said what, Spectre? Nobody can fucking hear you when you talk that fucking fast. And fucking Pods was talking. Because you can't ever shut the fuck up.
I know.
Because you don't actually listen.
You're starting to act like you know what you're doing. And it blew up in your fucking face. It blew up in your fucking face.
What the fuck are you even talking about, Spectre?
Now
nobody knows what you're even fucking talking about. You went out there on fucking Twitter mashing it at me, and then you wonder why people fucking might go, oh, gee, Spectre, what?
No, I'm just going to leave Twitter and Discord and never come back.
We get it. We get it.
It's not fucking worth it.
It's great. It's fucking great. It is fucking great.
You are fucking insane. Like, truly should be... you are certified.
I would have loved if you would answer one single fucking question. I would love it if you could get one right. You are so far on the back foot now.
If you actually asked a fucking question, Spectre, maybe you could get a fucking answer.
And you have filibustered and strawman and deflected from literally every one of them. Every one of them.
You have thrown
I literally asked you not 5 minutes ago. I literally asked
did you take your dementia medication? Because that's a real fucking serious question.
I asked you, hey, was that tweet the tweet before or after?
Oh my god, I'm gonna go have a fucking
before or after. Of course.
Okay, now that you ran the person out of the server, could you answer my question, man?
She wants to start a fucking fight. And then she wants to, I just can't take it. Whatever.
Round 2.
Continue?
She literally sat in that voice chat complaining about everybody. Everyone. She literally told Dean. She told Dean.
Hold on. Spectre the same thing. Like, what the fuck? You can't say that.
I mean, it's like, what do you do? Vikki literally said Dean was bringing bad optics down on her, right? That was her words. Bad optics.
That's not what she said.
For her.
That is not what she said.
That's what she said, because I was there.
Isn't there with the conversation that you're talking about? But I know.
It pissed Dean the fuck off. That Dean was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you right now, Vikki. I'm going to go enjoy my evening. And he left. That's what happened.
They broke
up. He fucking left because he didn't want to deal with Vikki.
Because they haven't confirmed that, so I don't know.
Literally, that's what it was. And when he left, we had one other person in there, and me and her were talking, and I specifically asked her, how was it bad optics for you? And you know what Vikki said? Oh, who was the person? Let me check.
But you heard that, but you can't answer my question?
I don't remember who the fucking person was. We had one other person in there.
Oh my god.
Anyways, she was asked point blank, how is it that?
Heard that. But they wouldn't answer my question.
I literally just answered it. I don't know what the name of that person was. Just because you're too fucking retarded and brain dead.
Okay, can you answer this question then? What is DD-214?
DD-214 is a certificate of discharge.
Is it honorable or just dishonorable?
Honorable. Mine is honorable.
Thank you. That's all you had to do.
It had nothing to do with anything. Had nothing to do with anything.
I asked you a question, and then you started to go off on Vikki.
At hand. It had nothing to do with the conversation at hand. But Vikki lost her shit on Dean because Dean made a post. He made a tweet, and it was really interesting to watch because Dean was actually really upset. He was very upset about the entire fucking thing.
Spectre, it all started when I asked a simple question, and then you blew up on Vikki.
No, it started because Vikki wanted to
asked you a question.
He asked me a question.
And I asked it 3 times, as a matter of fact.
Which has no conversation. It had no point. But let's see. She actually blamed, and I'm dead serious about this. She actually blamed Dean when he was trying to explain shit to her. She actually blamed Dean and me for her stupidity. Right? She blamed Dean and me. Didn't take any responsibility for the shit she had done.
Oh my god! Was anybody else there?
Can somebody tell me what happened with Dean?
What has she done?
So Dean, long story short, JDA got struck down. He got a false DMCA by Liam Gray. JDA decided to show the DMCA, including Liam Gray's full contact information. Right? Liam turns around fucking Indiegogo.
Yeah, I already know.
Just so you know, Spectre, it may not be a false DMCA.
It's
just because you have fair use does not mean the DMCA is false. That's just your defense against the DMCA.
If it falls under fair use, it would be a false DMCA. Okay, but let's just ignore that for right now. Okay, let's go with what you said. It's a DMCA. Okay,
that's not true.
It's a DMCA takedown. Okay, we'll go with what you said. Okay,
no, it's not a false DMCA. It is not a false DMCA.
Fucking privacy complaint with Indiegogo because JDA decided to show his contact information.
Yes.
Indiegogo then turns around and bans JDA for it. Right?
First off, what is a parody? What is a parody? First off,
so that ends
what is a parody? What is a parody?
So,
what is a parody?
We end up having that happen, right? We end up having that happen. Then this entire thing starts in about how Vikki is working with Liam and Dean, Vikki, Smug, D-Shot, DA Talks. They're all helping Liam.
Dude,
with
what's a parody, man?
Don't even justify that. Anyways,
if you're not justifying it, because you can't answer.
A stupid question, which has
it's not a stupid question.
No, it's a great fucking it's a stupid
not a
stupid question.
No, it's
because
not.
I'm in the middle of explaining it after somebody asks what the fuck happens, and you know what? I'm just gonna fucking mute him because he's gonna keep asking stupid questions and interrupt. So, anyways, we're all in the process of being lobbed in with Vikki flagging shit down. And it's because Liam, I made a tweet saying, look, JDA, from everything it looks like you got DMCA'd. Indiegogo has a process. Just follow that process. And because I made that tweet and because of Vikki's disdain for JDA, apparently we're all thrown in together as flagging down Liam. So she was going to do a video. And it was going to be going over whether it's fact-based or not.
Imagine
I don't know. I don't care. She was going to do a fucking video about it. And Dean said, not a good idea considering your hate boner for JDA. you know, there's such thing as the wrong person for the job, right? There is such thing as the wrong messenger. And when you have people saying you are flagging shit down, and then you're going to do a video, which could be construed as gloating, by the way, right? It could be construed as gloating. In response,
this, I might just get off and make something
Dean
to
said,
eat.
no, it doesn't look good.
I'm fucking hungry.
So we're in a voice chat. They were talking about it because Dean had mentioned that. And, you know, Smug was there. I was there. And we were asking, you know, why, you know, what's going on here? And I'm getting the lowdown of what happened specifically with JDA because I was under the impression it was a DMCA based on everything I had seen.
Lowdown in a fucking
I get skinny on it. And Dean puts out a post, and he puts out an innocuous post, and Vicki's response, because he links to it,
so this is what his response, sounds like.
Her response, rather, was, fuck you, you didn't consider the optics for me, and she went off on him because he had said it would be bad optics for her to do a video.
Yes, now, this is an echo chamber, but here is exactly what a parody is, because Spectre won't answer.
Because it doesn't have any.
You're supposed to use the full context of what the material you're covering.
Which
all JDA's doing is changing the page order of his book and putting Liam on the cover. That's not a parody.
That would be satire and parody.
That's not satire.
How is that not satire?
He's not a high-level celebrity.
I was unaware that satire and parody requires you to be a high-level
satire are completely different.
Let me go. Do you need to be a celebrity?
Hold on.
Yes, you do. You need to be a public figure.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you
do. Actually, you don't, because there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
For satire, you need to be a public figure.
Shit off for me.
Satire, you need to be a public figure.
Celebrities. You release a material that uses.
No, it cannot be anyone. I'm sorry, it cannot be anyone. You have a right to privacy. It cannot just be anyone. That's where you guys are wrong.
Would you argue that somebody?
It needs to be discussed in a court of law, not by you, Spectre, not by JDA.
Are you arguing right now that neither JDA nor Liam would be considered limited purpose celebrities, limited purpose public figures?
Possible, but that's up for the court to decide.
So if
that's up for the court to decide, not you, Spectre, not JDA. What Liam is saying is this is not really a parody. It is a good argument, and it's a good argument that it is, but it needs to go to a court. It doesn't mean it's a false flag.
I literally just said
that's all I'm saying, and you're like, I am not going to answer this because you said it's a stupid question. No,
you're an
Spectre,
absolute fucking
you are the one who said it's a stupid question because you don't fucking listen to people. No, you're a fucking moron who's an arrogant asshole who thinks he knows shit.
Being said, Johnny, calm the fuck down.
I don't like JMK.
No, I'm just telling you, man.
Shit.
You always do this shit, dude. You're a fucking moron. You literally are. You think you're fucking smart. You're sophomore.
So anyway,
you're a fucking smart idiot.
You know, Dean tells Vikki probably not a good idea. You know, optics and shit like that, wrong messenger kind of shit.
I'm not going to get into that because that has nothing bearing on this, man.
So Dean makes that tweet, and Vikki.
Spectre, can I ask you a question?
And Vikki literally just says, that was stupid. And then Spectre has to
consider the optics. You didn't consider the optics.
I did not.
Right.
See,
because we had this conversation about how Vikki is very quick to jump on people if the optics don't look good for her. And Dean has told us stories about her doing this, where the optics don't look good. But the minute she wants to do something, she will fucking do it unless Dean can get ahead of her. And that's exactly what happened. Dean was able to get ahead of her.
Oh my God.
And then this all happened.
No.
And then she makes this vague post about
you don't even stop
campaigns on Indiegogo.
For people to rebut your dumbass, lame-ass lies. That you think this is like winning a fucking argument.
Smug, myself,
you are unfucking believable.
Dean,
unfucking believable.
Helping Vikki and Liam.
This is how you
And so what do we have to do? Now we're in the middle of it. Now we're dragged into the middle of it. We have to sit there
dragged into it.
We're being
you
dragged
your own ass into it,
Dean's now pissed because he never signed on for that shit.
Right.
I'm a little annoyed. I am slightly nettled over the entire fucking thing because I'm being dragged into something I have no idea on. In my response,
you care?
I can answer
why the fuck should you care? You brought your... Oh my God.
Something like that happened.
See, he can't even stop talking long enough for anybody to fucking rebut his points.
So
because
there was a tweet that I had made. So there was a tweet that I had made where I say, let me,
you know what? Yeah, I might just do that.
No, you're just a lying fucking cunt, Spectre.
Maybe it was
like Spectre. One final word. Hold on, Spectre. Final word for this shit, right? How you gonna say all this shit without evidence or any to back up in the claim? When you did the same shit to John Michael Kelly, where you say he was a pedophile. Like that's like me saying, "Oh,
he's a public figure."
Jeremy Markey did all this shit to me.
It was a parody.
Jeremy Markey did all this shit to me, right? And despite all the evidence I have against her, I can't just say that I said those shit without any backups. You don't give a shit. Like you can't just say, some person did this and that without no fucking backup, nor claim, no evidence, but turn around and did the same shit with fucking JMK and shit.
Yeah. Spectre, do you know that if you have a copyright, you have to protect it at all costs? Now, like, people can still use fair use and whatnot.
There it is. So this is the first.
There's claims that happen all the time for stuff.
Tony, I understand. I understand that you need to protect your trademark.
Yes, and they do it all the time, even though people have fair use. When Sony does it and claims stuff, it's not a false flag. It's a flag. The defense is fair use. So it's up to either Indiegogo or a court of law to decide that, not JDA gave his defense. It's an interesting, yes, it's possibly true that he has the right to do that, but it needs to be decided. And to say it's a false flag, you're saying no one can copyright for anything, and that's wrong. Because they better know that it's absolutely 100% against
he's literally saying you can't nobody can DMCA
when
anything.
I said, we'll go with what you said.
So just say it's parody.
Jesus Christ.
No, what I'm saying is...
It's like dealing with Vikki now. You were like dealing with Vikki.
It's because you keep saying it's a false flag.
First tweet I made on the entire thing.
That's not an accurate statement.
I don't believe Vikki is planning on reporting anyone. But I do have to admit the optics of bag posting like this are not exactly positive. That's my exact quote.
Optics of anything is just as bad, man.
Spectre, I agree with what you wrote and how you wrote it because I have higher than a high school education in reading.
Right.
However, do you know that 75% of the population reads at a 6th grade level and they will not understand that and read it and then take it completely different?
Right, but if you're going to play that game, again, we go back to the... We go back to the original point that I made. If I have to narrowly tailor every tweet I make so that somebody who reads at JDA's level will interpret it the way I want, I am basically having to write out a fucking English paper. I have to draft it.
You get the moral tagging.
That's not what this is.
Yeah.
That's not what this can be. Right? So that was my first tweet. And then I made the second one after that. How many? Was that 2 hours after?
Jesus Christ, Spectre.
JD is not a smart guy.
No, I do not think anybody has accused JDA of being a fucking Mensa member.
Like, I read it and I immediately knew what you were saying, and I said that to Vikki earlier. I was like, I could see what he was saying and what he attempted to say, but I can see how this can be taken wrong.
Okay, so what were you saying there? Right. You know, if we used fucking Gilded, we could just like...
So if other people are accepting it as this way, right? Other people are going, I'm going to interpret what you said this way. We come back to the other problem of half a group, half the world is going to interpret it one way, a second half is going to interpret it another way. You can't please everybody. And when you are being dragged into the accusations of fucking gay off, this is why Dean.
This is
why Dean backed off from this shit.
I actually
Dean didn't want to deal with this shit.
I know. I understand. I talked to Vikki about that.
This is the entire point.
I tried to.
The only difference. I'm going to put this out there. The only difference.
I don't know.
Is that I just made a tweet because I'm already publicly being accused of it. Vikki makes three tweets, something like that.
Timmy,
where it certainly the VAG posting makes it look really fucking bad. The VAG posting makes it look really fucking bad. Let me say that again for the hearing impaired and mentally retarded here. The VAG posting makes it look really fucking bad. But Vikki couldn't accept that.
Called Timmy.
Vikki couldn't accept that. And she lost her shit. She lost her shit on Dean the day before. She lost her shit on me. And I'm like, whatever, I don't care. There is only so much you can fucking do. Especially when you're being dragged into this shit. I have nothing to do with ComicsGate, and yet somehow I'm being accused of fucking flagging shit because of this whole Vikki campaign bullshit.
Johnny, how's this for?
And you know what? We're to blame for that.
Here, I'm going to mute him.
We're to blame for that because we went along with it. We thought it was funny at the time. The problem is that it gained some fucking traction with a bunch of fucking retards.
Into it.
And we didn't cut it off at the end. We didn't cut it off at the fucking end. We all thought it was fucking funny.
About
now we know what happens when you find something like that funny.
That's how I
retards like EBS who actually have a platform.
And then he was dragged into it yesterday.
That's what happened.
When he quote tweeted me.
So now what do you do?
And then I dragged him
telling
into
somebody,
it
hey,
again
maybe
today.
stop it.
When he did it again.
I'm going to be told.
This is how Spectre was dragged into this whole thing.
Maybe.
Because he decided to fucking take everything he'd heard us talking about here in VC about the DMCA and Indiegogo
around you
and go show how smart he is on Twitter.
As Vikki posts shit like that.
That was us. That was me dragging him into this whole thing with JDA.
What do you fucking do at that point? What do you
think about that?
Do at that point?
As you listen to fucking Spectre Spurt.
I'm about to go get something to eat. I'll join the other server in a few.
So
Spectre, go fuck yourself, you
Dean's placed on the back foot. Smug is placed on the back foot. I'm placed on the back foot. Every fucking person in here who's a mod or, known to hang around with Vikki is placed on the back foot. So what do we have to do?
Yeah.
Well, we have to get ahead of it. We have to say
he drags himself into it and then says he has to get ahead of it.
And these accusations have been flying out since, 4 or 5 months ago?
Yes, and we're to blame for that.
War campaign.
Fucking
nothing was going on.
Nothing was even going on.
But now somebody has actually had their account shut down on Indiegogo. That's
all these people who joined the server after that,
with no
knowing that it was all fucking bullshit.
You know it wasn't Vikki, right?
He was all dragged into it by me.
So they're saying this shit, and it's a lie.
Yep.
But you're concerned that you're going to get blowback because of a lie that somebody's saying.
Yes, because everybody was at that point. That the accusations were flying. And that's why my first post on the topic was, I don't believe Vikki is planning on reporting anyone. But I do have to admit the optics of VAG posting like this are not exactly positive. That was my post.
Yeah. It's a fair statement, but quite honestly, coming from somebody working in corporate America and stuff like that, and you're not working in corporate America, so you don't have to, that wasn't a wise post, because if you have a friendship with Vikki, I would bring that up with Vikki. You may not worry about optics, and that's fine.
Oh, Spectre worries about optics.
And that's fine. If you don't worry about optics and stuff like that, and you should say what you feel and whatnot, and not worry about how people take things. But that's not how, society really works. People are going to pick apart things.
The problem is that it's a response to a public tweet made by a person accused.
I've been dealing with bad optics from people in ComicsGate accusing me of shit.
I'm saying
for fucking 4 years
of engaging in false flagging.
And Spectre make it
we're tracking
10
right now.
times
Okay,
worse.
So we got that going.
Yeah.
But I can't make a response to distance myself. I have to do it privately. That don't work.
Yeah. Yeah, that was distancing himself.
That is being taken a specific way. Which, by the way, if we're going to talk about that, you know, this is how people are reading it. Well, what about that tweet? Where you have a platform, people with a platform.
I agree that putting that out there with the 35, again, JDA is going to twist it whatever way. I mean, he's going to, but you know it's a lie. You know what he's saying is a lie. So you're distancing yourself from a lie.
We're supposed he can go ahead and he can ignore the gag-opping Kiwis, but he can't ignore fucking ComicsGate that he's not even involved in.
I get we're splitting hairs, right? But Yellow Flash is a much larger following than JDA.
No matter what you do, they're going to pick it apart and then say, see? Because that's what they do. That's what JDA does. That's what Testified does. That's
what you do.
They were saying that shit before I even made the fucking tweet.
Like, what do you do?
Just deny it. Say no one's doing that shit.
But we've been doing that for how long? We've literally. Hold on. No. Hold on. No, I'm going to say this. We've been saying that it's not happening.
You brought us into all this shit that we've had to deal with.
It's not happening.
No.
Are you in CG? Is it impacting you? Are you selling?
Yeah, it does impact my reputation. Yes, to be accused of false flagging, right? But on YouTube,
and you say I don't do it, and you say I don't do it. Like they have to prove. You say again to them, "Where's your evidence that I'm doing this?"
Well, again, we now look at somebody who's lost their account.
Shadows.
You're fighting shadows. I'm letting you know. We now have to look at what's going on now.
He literally tells me for months not to respond
it's
to
not
shit.
happening.
And then
he just
can't.
Right?
He just can't take it anymore. There was he has to respond
that Vikki had done it. Right?
Because it's impacting his reputation.
That's what I don't understand.
There was no
what a fucking load of shit.
There was no proof, and there was nobody who had lost a fucking account. It was JDA and crew making the allegations with no proof, right? We could get away with saying it's not fucking happening. Who gives a fuck, right?
Okay.
No one gives a fuck. But then this one person, okay?
Yes.
Vikki is having problems with, who has been a vocal critic of Vikki and she of him, right? Vocal critics of each other, loses the account.
It's of a guy named Liam, not Vikki.
Right. But
you're jumping at people's conclusions because they're going to jump to them, and you literally are throwing your friend under a bus if she is your friend.
I mean, there's no real problem
because you're reacting to something you know did not happen because you want to distance
yourself. And making it sound like it happened.
Like, yes,
and then he makes it sound like it happened.
Maybe you're worried something is there.
But if you're silent, there's something there. If you're not silent, there's something there. What do you do at that point?
Yeah, this is what he does.
So the question then becomes, because Dean would have left at this point. Dean would have fucking left at this point, right? Dean would have left before any of this fucking happened. Dean would have left. And the minute Dean leaves, when Dean and Vikki aren't streaming anymore, there must be something going on there. There must be something going on there because that's exactly how they operate. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But you want to distance yourself because you don't want any blowback at all because you're protecting yourself and you're throwing your friends under the bus. That's what's happening.
Did Dean throw her under the bus then?
I'm telling you, in my opinion, yeah.
So everybody is throwing Vikki under the bus.
You're scared about your reputation.
Why do you not get it right to respond? His
reputation's already fucked. It can't get any worse.
I'm just saying. No, that's what you're literally saying.
There is none of this shit.
If you know it's a lie,
you're throwing her under the fucking bus by a
It is, dude. I'm sorry if that hurts. That I'm telling you the truth.
There is no.
But that's the truth. You are worried about your reputation more over something you know is a lie.
Anything.
So you're saying
criticize anything. There's no reason to say anything because people are going to run it one way or the other. There is no way to win. Again, it's a catch-22.
You hear him here, though?
Do if you don't.
Johnny?
I get where you stand.
Johnny.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Damned if you don't. And you'd rather say, okay,
no, he's got me fucking
I'm going to save myself. And that's cool. Like, that's what you're going to do, but I'm going to just call it what it is.
I'm not pissed that you think... Objectively speaking, okay? Objectively speaking, I can't understand that point. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has denied that these retards
He's
are
literally
going to take
sitting
it
there
as
saying that he has to worry about his fucking reputation.
I even said that too, Vikki.
Right?
However,
and you know, you're damned. And he admits you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Everything to say everything.
So why the fuck should I have to? Why the fuck should I have to sit there and not tweet the same kind of shit I've been tweeting for 4 fucking years? If I'm damned if I do, or damned if I don't.
And you're trying to mitigate.
JDA 3 nights ago was on a fucking stream,
and we see this happen,
trying to insinuate
that
I'm gay-opping with fucking Liam. That I'm behind
because Vikki
me. I'm behind
people for
Liam's DMCA striking.
As if
and
maybe
privacy striking. That must be all me, because you know Liam hasn't DMCA struck 4 YouTube channels all on his own already. Liam hasn't had me blocked for fucking 3 years.
What I'm surprised, Spectre, and this is just me speaking out in general.
Right?
I think I'm one of the few people that actually reached out to Liam and talked to him. And I told him he was stupid for a lot of the shit he's been doing. That even if he had a legal case, the way he acts is
JDA has completely fucking Cabernet and Manning and that whole fucking gay op.
I was telling him that if he wants to work within CG,
and they're sitting in there in DC trying to come up with shit to say about me.
And then he should have talked to JDA before filing a claim.
Right, and I'll tell you right now, my first actual tweet after the
it's
helping
all,
JDA
it's all me.
Was this these 3 tweets
and I can't
where I say Liam Gray of Conquest Comics is a coward for having flagged down JDA's parody of his newest schizo comic. Liam, however, has been known to be a false flagger and perpetual abuser of the DMCA for years. In November 2020, I went onto the Oz show where I literally called him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
That's the stream where literally I broke Berserk Guts. I fucking broke him. Right?
Yeah, Spectre inserting himself into CG
follow-up
shit.
Is I called him out on his rampant flagging in November 2020 after he struck down several content creators who were laughing at him. This has not changed. My opinion on it has not changed. It won't ever change. JDA is an idiot for overreacting to the false DMCA and putting unredacted information up on a stream, including Liam's contact information. That gave Liam,
which is against the fucking TOS of
Indiegogo nuked for privacy violation. Both sides look stupid over this entire thing, but Liam comes out looking the worst. This is, however, how Liam operates, using the same tactics the people he rails against use against him. I cannot say I have heard one person who is anti-JDA support Liam in this, right?
It's the thing. I actually went to Liam and told him himself exactly what you wrote there. But I did it behind the scenes, not out in public.
Well,
that's the only difference, because I want Liam to be able to take whatever, and I told him the reason why he's been having such a hard time in CG, the reason why he's such a pariah and everyone's laughing at him, is he keeps acting the way he is and feeding the negative. He's being the monster they all see and are saying he is.
He's being the monster they want him to be.
Yes. So, he even said it in the conversation we had. He goes, I just acted because they all wanted a show, so I gave them a show. I'm like, and you fucked yourself.
So my response, right? So the next tweet I make on this topic is this, where I quote JDA, and I say, I don't believe Vikki is planning on reporting anyone, but I do have to admit, the optics of vague posting like this are not exactly positive. Again, a fair statement, I think. I don't think she's reporting anyone, because I don't know if she's in another server talking about it. I personally do not know.
Right.
But I have to admit,
I'm in like 4 Discord,
do
like
look bad.
3 that I actually talk in. But yeah,
I think that's a fair thing to say.
I get your point. And I could see your position.
11:56.
It's not a fucking vague posting. Like, what am I going to... You know what would happen? Here's me. I list every single campaign that's fucking in violation of TOS. And suddenly I'm harassing.
In BC a few days back. And it partially was. She has done stuff like this. We've said, you just come out and say it. Don't do this.
Well, the thing is that if you listed it, then People were afraid that you would list it, and then people would go after those, and report those. So you're damned if you do, or you're damned if you don't.
Right.
So you left this really vague tweet, and then people were left wondering what the fuck you were talking about.
But this comes
hard is D&V Investigations is more for a independent journalist type, consumer advocate type platform. It's reporting on the stuff that's going out there and what's going on. And unfortunately, they're going to be touching some uncomfortable subjects for multiple people, and that gets them a lot of flack, and it's going to continue to getting them a lot of flack.
Sure, and I would agree with that, except, again, you come back to...
Except, don't talk about JDA, because it might look bad, even though it's the biggest story in fucking ComicsGate going on right now.
The problem is, last time you talked about JDA, and I'm not saying I'm taking Dean's side or anything, is I don't know if it was the last time, but one of the times he went and did a stream, and so a lot of people thought that his was funnier than, was more entertaining.
They thought it was funny.
Okay, they thought it was funnier, but it's two different shows and two different formats.
Yeah, but it just wasn't
that's nothing. But you know what, Lorenzo? That does nothing more than show that people in ComicsGate they thought fucking war campaign streams were funny as they sat there and harassed people, Lorenzo. So instead of saying, finding JDA funny, not
just saying
really the bar.
You guys usually joke around about stuff, and it seemed like maybe a little.
How many goddamn little anti-JDA clips did Dean put together? Yeah, I'm not the one that came up with that John Delarose Hulk shit and did two of them. I'm not the one that spent the last 2 weeks going after fucking Ethan hard in the paint.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the one you should be more worried about than JDA, quite honestly. The one you should be worried about is Ethan. He's the biggest bear.
to be fair, I think JDA found
pretty much.
I was already to talk about this crowdfunding platform of Ethan. Do an actual fact-based what happened between JDA and Liam, while Spectre's calling it allegations. I mean, talking about real shit that is the news in ComicsGate right now.
Yeah.
Right? But no, don't talk about any of that, Vikki. It might be bad optics because suddenly we're all concerned about fucking optics, which we were mocking not 3 months ago on our stream when we were talking about the commentards. Give me a fucking break.
Partly, I would go back. We had a discussion. Partly, I do agree with them that so close to it, and I get your point. It's the hottest story. Of course, you want to break while the story's hot.
Right, and if I do, and if as I was planning on doing, and as I was planning on doing, because you've read the fucking script, it was strictly fact based. I said Liam shouldn't have fucking DMCA'd John. Yep. Right? Did I not? It's in there.
Did say that in there. Yep.
Right? And what else? Nothing. Nothing.
I think I'm the one that's the odd man out that thinks the DMCA should have gone, because we need to have these things because the internet is completely different.
Right. It is all fucking stupid.
It is stupid, but we need these things to go to court, possibly, to have decisions made.
Hold on, Vikki. I just want to say this one thing. Hold on.
Here's Spectre saying, don't do that because it's bad. Don't do that because you're just going to piss somebody off.
I wasn't the one who said that. That was Dean. I said there is such a thing. I literally just said, there is such things as the wrong messenger, right? That's what I had said. I have no skin. I have no skin in the game. There is no
other messenger in comics. You have no skin in the game. You have no skin in the game, Spectre, but you had to insert yourself into fucking ComicsGate shit by tweeting at JDA.
Realize because he's willing to talk about she's the one who's
JDA.
You said I dragged you fucking into it. I dragged you right into this.
Again, you're trying to twist shit.
medium shit. I dragged your ass into it when you went off onto Twitter to try and show how fucking smart you were about Indiegogo's DMCA process.
So where was I wrong about the Indiegogo DMCA process? Where was I wrong? Because I quoted directly from... In fact, I think I quoted what you were telling me.
Oh my God. So that makes it different?
I'm just saying,
you're going from VC to Twitter to go at JDA because you were going off of what I said makes it different somehow. It makes it worse.
I didn't go at
JDA.
You
fucking tweeted at JDA, you stupid motherfucker, which is what I said.
Look, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. Here's how to rectify it. How is that going at JDA?
Oh my God.
Your exact words was going at JDA.
Dude. No, I said you tweeted at JDA.
You literally just said going. You
listen.
tweeted going at JDA.
Oh my God.
You literally just said that.
Oh my God, Spectre. You don't.
No, you're not getting away. So you know. So I respond.
Yes. But you also said.
Go to that. Let's actually go to that. Let's go to what
I said. Let's roll the tape back where Spectre said, and I quote,
let's mute you because I'm going to finish my point. Let's go back to exactly what
I dragged him into this situation where he had to go talk to JDA. Fucking give me a break, Spectre. You just said it. Everybody here fucking heard you say it. Everybody here heard you say that it was my fault.
There's this one where I did respond to JDA.
Because you can't keep your fucking space.
I responded to someone else.
You have to interject
I'm not defending him and Liam. In fact, I called him on his bullshit yesterday. He texted on the show. So, no, that's...
Yep. You went on the fucking.
You went on the defend Liam in the slightest there.
There's yourself involved in something
where
because you thought funny. I dragged you all into that. I made you go on the show.
What's left ambiguous is what is happening to the rest of the money.
See, he doesn't even stop.
Or being refunded. Which, by the way, Vikki was very kind enough to let me know. Voice chat. According to JDA's latest Indiegogo update video, it sounds like Indiegogo is going to be refunding the backers who back the book while it was in demand. So that's what Vikki
I never said that, but that's okay.
So I think those are the only tweets within that. Let's scroll down just a little bit. Let's find where I tweeted at, because I think it was before that. In fact, I'm fairly certain.
See, Spectre, you are just unbelievable. See. Yeah, you tweeted at JDA.
Yeah, that's not it. That's not
but I'm the one that made you get involved. I mean, if you can't if you can square that circle,
here's my tweets. I'll
be more than fucking happy, Spectre.
Here. I'm gonna help
the one where
JDA.
you injected
your Indiegogo campaign was taken down because of the DMCA claim filed by Liam. I could have worded that better and said it looks like this is a legal process which requires you to do specific things to get things reinstated. Because it is. Every DMCA and counter notification
people are in JDA's Discord server.
To begin with, Indiegogo temporarily allowed you access to the campaign after initially disabling it in order to allow you to remove the alleged offending content. You did not, so it was disabled again. That was based on what he had shown, right? That was based on what he had shown. Next, you have to file a counter notification, which will include your name and contact information.
Are they in VC right now?
You have 5 business days from the receipt of the initial email to do so.
Maybe I'll join it. Be more fucking entertaining than listening to Spectre.
All information on this topic can be found on Indiegogo's page on the subject, and I link to Indiegogo's support on copyrights, trademarks, and patents. And by the way, in those tweets, I did,
Hargrave.
Clip out the relevant portion.
You should just mute Spectre, Hargrave.
And by the way, this is all stuff that Vikki said. So if I was wrong,
I'm talking to Risey right now in
nice.
Messages.
Anyway,
say hi for me.
What I said to him, but apparently that's going at our boy JDA. Apparently, that's going at JDA according to Vikki.
Spectre, now that you're all done,
number of tweets.
She said you were going at, but you added him. I don't know, but maybe I misheard.
You tweeted going at JDA. Now maybe she.
But this is not going out. This is a conversation. But
Maybe
he tweeted at JDA.
Tweeted at JDA.
Yeah.
I'll for the purposes of this, I'll assume that that's what she meant. Okay, but she said going at, and I'm.
Okay, stop being such a fucking spurg. He knows. Okay, I think she misspoke. I think I heard her say going at, but she misspoke. But why the fuck did you at JDA?
To
JDA is a disingenuous.
Because again, we were looking at the DMCA possibility, and he didn't seem to have.
Says hi, Vikki.
Thank you.
He didn't seem to file a counter notification. That was what he had said. And then he had filed a counter notification after I had put that out. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know. So, kind of helping somebody out, right? Because JDA, again, is a fucking retard. Nobody here is disputing that. What's the problem with helping out someone, helping a content creator, right? We're supposed to be caring about that shit. Unless
Nobody
we
told
don't
him to
help
leave.
the
He does shit
content
all by
creators we
himself.
don't like. That's
Nobody
not how I operate. I routinely help
Dude,
out
I agree
people
with you on that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Help someone.
Pretty much.
I don't blame you for trying to help someone and say, hey, this is what's going on. You might want to do this, but you realize JDA does not want to get out of the DMCA. You know that, right?
Well, I know that. I
know that, right?
Now.
He's looking to sue.
Oh, you should have known it before you
do
that.
Look, I'm not disputing.
Oh my god!
I know that now.
Oh,
the DMCA was going to have Liam did exactly what he wanted. He's acting offended because he just is getting attention.
Okay, cool. So again, we come back to what's the problem with what I posted?
And I think it's completely stupid that he's using a $10,000 campaign to push this type of shit, and that Liam is striking. That's what I think is more stupid. Because in the end,
I've not disputed that.
No, I'm not saying you have. In the end, it's going to cost them both money if they went to legal.
Yeah, I think
it's really going to look bad for both of them.
I'm not disputing that.
And it's not that JDA would get any damages because Liam filed DMCA. He would just have the rights to do it.
Right, but
you're doing it for
JDA
10 grand.
Hold on. Had JDA turned around, filed the counter notification, his Indiegogo
would be
90%.
Yep.
Would have gone back up unless Liam could show he had filed an actual lawsuit.
And you know what? Vikki pointed that out in her coverage. Like in the script.
Yeah, in the fucking
She literally says, had the JDA done this, there would be no issue.
Right. So, pointing that out is fine. She was actually kind of pissed at me for putting that out there.
No.
But
that's
anyway,
not why I was pissed at him.
What was the problem with putting that out there?
I was slightly ticked off that he did it because I wanted to watch JDA flail the fuck around.
Yeah. Being helpful is not a bad thing.
Oh, I'm just
we're not supposed to like JDA.
What happened?
Being helpful, I guess, is somehow fucking wrong.
I had no idea you were trying to help JDA, and Vikki had never mentioned it, so she had no idea. So I don't think that was...
She didn't? Are you sure?
She already mentioned that to me.
Right.
No, she didn't.
He's
all like,
why'd you let Pods back into the server?
And I've talked to her a couple times in the past few days since the shit was happening.
Are you absolutely sure Vikki didn't know that I was trying to help JDA?
I'm saying she did not tell me.
Well, I'm just saying.
So I had no idea, and I had conversations with her, and she never brought it up. She never said she was upset. She never said anything about that about you. So I don't know. All I know is what I know.
Right, and I'm not going off on you for that.
Yeah,
but Vikki knew that
he can't handle it.
Vikki knew that I had tried to help JDA because she got pissed that I did.
Despite Liam, everyone's pissed at Liam. And I'm not trying to help him win something. I'm not trying to help him with the DMCA. I'm trying to help him say, you're fucking up. You need to work with these people. You have to understand these are your competitors. And you do the same shit that you complain about. You say shit without evidence. You throw people under the bus all the time. And it creates enemies where there don't need to be.
So, again, I'm just pointing out. I was trying to be helpful, and apparently that was wrong according to Vikki. Specifically because she wanted to watch JDA fuck himself over.
I think she was happy that JDA fucked himself over with the publishing the private information. She was like, "Holy shit, he did this." You know, it was kind of like, I feel bad for him, you know, but he's kind of asked for it, and he does this shit all the time, and it finally got what he was looking for.
Her exact wording was, "Why couldn't you have for once not said anything so we could watch JDA fuck himself over?"
She didn't say that to me, but this was the conversation you had with her. So
I'm unclear as why that is so bad. Like, I mean, let's be real. What is so horrible about watching JDA flounder around and make up more bullshit just to watch him, like, destroy himself?
It certainly can be entertaining.
Yes, that was my entire point. Was just for the fucking entertainment value, Spectre.
But I don't
for
operate
the fucking
like that.
Entertainment value. Why you fucking?
I have routinely helped out people I don't like if I can, real quick, because that is what I have done.
Since he's finally unmuted, let me point out to you, Spectre, since you weren't actually listening earlier, I didn't drag you into shit when it came to this. I'm not the one that said, Spectre, go tweet to JDA. I'm not the one that said, Spectre,
never said you did.
Oh yeah, you fucking did. You did though. You said it multiple times just now to fucking Johnny.
You said that because of her vague tweet, you needed to distance yourself and stuff like that.
I had fucking dragged you into this shit. I didn't. You dragged yourself.
Distancing does not mean that. Distancing does not mean. I'm going to mute you again. Distancing does not mean that I have said that she has sent me on a never-ending quest to make sure that somebody is taken. It is me saying. This is the optics. I'm being lumped into this by others. I'm going to distance myself so that people understand. If it's happening, I have no part in it. And again, I think we've all agreed that that's completely okay.
Spectre, dude. Spectre, no, this is fucking important, and Spectre needs to understand.
You know.
Yeah, he's going to do that filibuster.
What's the problem?
I mean, I'm just saying.
It appears to be.
When I say it's okay, when I'm saying it's okay, doesn't mean it's the best thing for you to do. I'm just saying if that's your position, that's okay. Meaning that's your position,
right?
Like,
right. And I'm not saying that you're saying no. That was like 100%
right. If you ask me on a personal level, like if there was a friendship between you and Vikki, I would say it's a shitty thing to do. But if you're cool with that, that's fine. Like, understand that.
Johnny,
she's coming from a position of being
here, Johnny.
Yeah,
Spectre.
You respond. Make the argument that, and I'm going to say this right now. Dean and myself and a couple of others were in a voice chat talking about this, and we were absolutely
for him to say. I have something
with the posting going on.
Can you unmute Vikki? She said she has something important that she wanted to say.
Sure. I've unmuted you, Vikki. I almost called you Mickey. I'm sorry. I don't even know who Vikki is.
You tweeted at JDA when he has that entire of fucking gay-opping Kiwis in his Discord. Okay. So you stepped in shit all by yourself, Spectre. Okay. He's got Cafe, Manning, Cal. That entire group is in his Discord, and they're sitting in fucking VC all the fucking time. So when you tweeted at JDA, you just involved yourself in all that shit again, which is why Cabernet went fucking spurging on Twitter again. So that's what you did. No, that's what you did. So don't try to make excuses. Don't try to say that you were just being a nice guy helping JDA out. You stepped into shit without even knowing what you were fucking doing. So anything smeared on you. Anything that's smeared on you.
Because when you tried to take me to task because you wanted to watch JDA fuck himself over, my response was because I don't operate like that. I mean, you know.
Here he goes again.
What's the problem? Where's the problem?
Oh,
I never
God.
said you sent me to do anything.
Oh my God, Spectre.
You're looking for a fucking win when there is none to be had here. You have been looking for a fucking win for months.
God, I'm not
Dean
looking
told
for
you
a
this.
win. I want you to fucking understand what you're fucking stepping into, but you don't fucking stop and listen.
Honestly,
you can't fucking stop. Shut up, Spirit. You can't stop long enough
on your
to
side for this one.
what anybody has to say to you. You have to sit there and fucking filibuster and keep going on, but you don't listen to a goddamn word anybody else fucking says.
I have routinely listened to
Oh
a
my
goddamn
God,
word
you
that
haven't.
people have
You're
said.
not, dude.
I am simply
You
not
haven't
listening
this
to the
entire
stupid shit
fucking
you
time.
are saying, because
Oh
the
my
stupid
God.
shit you are saying is the
Oh
shit
my
we have said
God.
to you for months. And I believe
Right.
Dean has even
You-
said as much. You've been
Oh my
scrounging around
God,
for a win for
Spectre.
months, and you're drowning in
You're
L's.
so full of fucking shit.
Dean
You
didn't
are
say that?
so full of fucking shit.
Did Dean say that or not?
No, he never fucking said that, Spectre. At least he never had the balls to say anything to me. Huh.
Let me get this, because I'm
Spectre, you want to continue to fucking step in shit? Do it.
hang on, let me get this DM up. I'm not gonna share it with everybody. I'm just gonna share it with you, Vikki. So if you would unblock
Oh my God.
me.
I'm not interested in any fucking DM you want to share from fucking Dean, Spectre. I don't give a fuck
it's a
what
DM
you
to
have
you,
to
though.
show me.
It's a DM to you, though, and you just said that he never said it to you.
Oh my God. Spectre, fuck off. Just seriously,
So,
fuck off.
Again, you just said that it didn't happen. No, I'm going to share it with you directly. I'm not going to make it public to everyone.
I'm not unblocking you, Spectre. I'm not unblocking you. It's not worth my
you literally
fucking trouble
just said,
to
you literally
unblock
just
you.
said, Dean never said that. I have literal physical evidence
Oh
of
my
a DM
God.
She
between
said
you
Dean
and
didn't
him.
say that to her.
Yes.
That's what she said.
And I have a DM between him and
Yeah,
her where he
didn't
says
say that to
Yeah,
her, right?
Spectre's saying that he has what, screenshots from between me and Dean?
Yeah.
Hey, Spectre. Gee, so that makes Dean look so much better. Thanks.
I'm just saying, you literally
Good job, Spectre.
So you can lie up until actual evidence is being provided. You literally just said he never said that to you. And when I say I can provide evidence that says the exact opposite,
I'm not unblocking him.
I mean, the question really is, if Dean wants to release the DMs completely, that's on him.
Oh, so it's just a partial DM. Right?
I mean,
so it's just a bit, it's just a piece of something. Hurry up and fucking send it, Spectre.
Sure, I'll send you the entire thing you shared. How's that? That way, no claims of no content. Okay?
Hurry up and fucking do it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to block you again.
You got that one?
Oh my God. You mean something that I told him 2 fucking days ago and you're pretending that it's been something ongoing, you motherfucker? You lying fucking cunt, Spectre. You can kiss my goddamn fucking ass. You're a lying
you literally said he never said it to you. And now that evidence is provided.
Oh my God. You were talking. You were fucking talking like this has been going on for fucking months.
Because it has been. Because he's been saying it to you in VCs.
Something he never fucking
He has said it to you multiple times in voice chat. We've been there.
Fucking
so now again, Again, we're back to this entire thing of evidence is provided.
You fucking faggot.
And now we have to lose our goddamn minds.
Like this is old
the evidence
shit.
is provided and
Dean's been saying this forever. Dean's been telling her this shit
has
for
done
months.
for years.
And you send me a DM from yesterday?
I know.
Oh
you're
my
gonna,
fucking God.
Try and lose your fucking mind and try and make it so that you don't look like a fucking
believable.
idiot. And that's
fucking believable.
You know, I'm sure you'll run to Dean.
Can you believe this shit, Pods?
About that. Because how dare he?
I mean,
how
can
dare
you
he show
honestly
DMs, even though you have
believe
shown
this
DMs
shit?
in the past? You know, it's kind of funny how that works out. And you know, I'll be completely honest with you.
He was talking about before. I was talking about
with him. Okay? I shared our DM. Because quite frankly, you losing your shit the way you did was absolute fucking garbage. And if you want to share our DMs with the whole wide world, go right the fuck ahead. Go right ahead. I give you permission, Vikki. I give you permission. Because what I said to you is what I've said to you for fucking months. Publicly. Well, I guess not really. But privately. Smug's heard it. Glenn's heard it. Dean's heard it.
Fucking.
All these people have heard us talking about it.
Spectre.
And telling you directly. You need to calm your shit.
Fucking cunt.
And you never do. And everybody got tired of it. Everybody got tired of it. And then this entire thing happened. And suddenly you became a fucking victim.
So that he can continue to talk.
Did you ever once stop to think about that? I know you did.
Now.
Nobody's under any impression you did. Nobody.
Yeah. See, he's just continuing to do it.
But you're going to call me a fucking
because
liar,
it's the only way he can have a fucking discussion.
And the minute fucking evidence was provided,
you fucking you sit there,
you shift the goalposts like you've done this entire time. You're going to continue to do it, Vikki.
Like he's been saying this for fucking months.
As Dean said,
and you share a DM from yesterday,
and you can't get that W.
Oh my God, you are the biggest piece of fucking
I have to get ready for war
on this planet.
Because that's in a little bit, Vikki.
Yeah, he comes in, he drops, he says you're a fucking liar, and then he's got to.
I have to be a contributor.
Dean and Vikki's had conversations about getting off of CG stuff, that they covered too much of JDA previously, but I've never heard
we've
get
had
this
those conversations.
angry or this whatever until like this weekend.
I'm just saying, I have to.
Like, if guys have been telling her in the background, I have not seen them do it to her over the past couple months. So it must be in another at night when I'm not here.
It's been in a group chat.
I'm not here to shit on Spectre or anyone.
No, I get that. But it's been a, because again, we did this thing where we were keeping it private, wanting to help one another out. And that's what we did.
I understand. I'm just saying, it's news to me that this has been going on supposedly. So, like, it's awkward to me to hear that we've been saying this to you for months, Vikki, but you've been keeping it private, which I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys were handling it
because it hasn't been happening now, Johnny.
Yeah,
I've been trying.
I said, Dean
says, "Hey,
thing," and that's
we talk about actually not doing ComicsGate anymore.
We don't offer criticism and critique,
and he doesn't offer up any
generally
fucking
speaking,
content.
If it was negative in private because we didn't want to, none of that.
Dean,
shit.
What do you want to talk about? I don't know.
Never talk of gay ops. I mean, there was talk of making a parody account or two, and we'd all be like, "That's fucking stupid. Stop it. Just knock it the fuck off." Shit like that. Never anything that was malicious. But Dean and Smug and myself and a number of other people.
He's so full of fucking
we
shit
kept
right
saying,
now.
just calm the fuck down about this
He's
stuff.
so full of fucking
and
shit.
And then,
now.
I would say that this past week has definitely it's come to a head, right? It's come to a head. The entire
it didn't come to a head because of fucking Spectre
with
or
this
anything,
Liam and JDA. And then all this
stuff. It's just odd that, it's been going on months to calm stuff down. It seems like Dean and Vikki had, great understanding. They were trying to get away as much from CG stuff, but yet Dean took pop shots at EVS and said, "Fuck this dude, I don't give a shit," which was stirring the pot even more. And it's quite frankly more than
it was all,
even
all
what Vikki was doing with JDA.
Right.
You know, and then all of a sudden, I know this weekend and I know Dean came in the server after having a first argument with Vikki, and I know Smug had stated, like, dude, you know, hey, you know, this stuff, but it was never mentioned to Vikki. So it seems like this is hitting Vikki blindsided in my perspective, and my perspective may not be correct.
It's not hitting her blindsided. The problem is that this stuff wasn't put down in text. It was always in a voice chat, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you know, you can't come out and say, you know, none of us are recording the voice chat because, you know, contrary to popular belief, no gay odds, right? But this has been something that we've been pretty understanding about,
right,
you know,
Spectre
the lawsuit and shit like
Spectre
that.
Doesn't do any
offering encouragement. For example, Preston Poulter, right? She's responding to Preston.
God.
Won't fucking block him, right? Me, Dean, Smug, couple of others. I'm not going to, because their names haven't dropped in this, but you know, we've all been saying fucking block him, and she's like, no, I don't want to, and she did it, and she kept responding to him up until about a couple of months ago, I guess. I don't know, but I've been just fucking ignoring it. And posting in the fucking lawsuit thread. Maybe you shouldn't do that, Vikki. No, it's okay.
Exactly.
And she does
the only reason Spectre's ignoring anything is because of his own fucking
I guess she stopped posting. I don't know. I don't pay attention to Kiwi Farms as much as I used to.
Oh, no, I don't pay attention.
She's
no, you read it every
Captain
fucking
Manning
day. Yeah, so how would he know? How would he know? Because he's following the fucking Kiwi Farms.
It doesn't help anything. Why are you being passive aggressive? And she's ignoring it. So at some point you just go, what the fuck ever?
Right.
Right. This didn't come out of left field for Vikki. Vikki's been hearing this for months from a number of people.
Fucking.
It's just this time people decided to say it publicly. And she's acting like it came out of left fucking field.
You're right, Pods.
And she's acting like it blindsided her. And at some point, you have to go, you know what? I consider you a friend.
He doesn't read the thread, but he knows about the minutia of what I'm doing.
Try doing this privately. What can we do? And when you put out a
Spectre,
you know, where factually you may be correct, at a time when someone on Indiegogo has just lost their fucking account for violating the terms of service, and other people are saying Spectre and Dean and Smug and D-Shot and who else?
D-Shot hasn't even fucking been here, you stupid shit.
He just came back.
D-Shot's been gone for like 5 fucking months.
When they're saying you're helping
shit to me,
what do you do at that point? You've tried doing it in private. You've tried being
they tried telling me in private, but they've been talking with D-Shot about it. You know, he hasn't even been in the server. What kind of bullshit is fucking that?
And you listened to her bitch about optics the night before.
Right. I didn't bitch about optics. Good. I wasn't bitching
and then
about
she pulls something like that at a time where the optics certainly don't look good. I don't think anybody can really disagree with that. I think even you, Johnny, were like, yeah, optics don't look that good.
Oh my God. You lying?
And what do you do?
You're still fucking
all of a sudden, you're persona non grata.
This is all just
this wasn't going to be brought up in this server. It really fucking wasn't.
Oh
but,
my God.
You know, Smug came in and says, I'm a cunt hair from closing down this server. And one of the reasons was because it's leaking like a fucking sieve. I think you said something else. It was leaking like a
because you know that none of that is you.
I'm going with sieve because it sounds funny.
None of it is you, Spectre. I saw your fucking DM. I saw your fucking post in Ricada's
if it's leaking, server, maybe you should talk to Spectre about it. And we're off to the fucking races. This wasn't going to be brought up today. I was content
Spectre.
with Vikki
Spectre
having
doesn't know that I saw the fucking DMs, the fucking Ricada server that was posted on Kiwi Farms where he's fucking spurging about all
in front of all y'all.
Yeah.
Drove Smug off.
Spectre fucking was all over Ricada's
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Oh my God! No, you weren't going to bring it up here.
I have a little
you
more
just
respect
decided to talk about it in Ricada's server. You stupid.
Wasn't going to embarrass her in front of
Ricada's server, though. It's okay.
I wasn't
right?
going to bring something up.
I saw the
that, quite frankly, didn't need to be hashed out.
Oh my God!
I'm a Marine.
Saying Smug's shutting down the server
because Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He wasn't going to bring it up here, but he talked all over Ricada's server
about
be brought
up at
today.
Legitimately was not going to.
All over Ricada's fucking server. I saw the screenshot.
When you're called out like
posted
that,
to Kiwi Farm. See, he still has me muted. This is so much fun.
I came in, wasn't planning on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to talk to
Smug.
Smug.
Talk about it all over Ricada's server.
There's a reason for it. Want to say hi?
How's that?
Come in, and he's talking about shutting down the server.
Yeah, he wasn't going to. Oh, he says that every fucking time he comes.
Well, he's been saying that for months.
He says that every time he comes.
I'm just going to put it this way. He's been very vocal about it the past week. He has been very upset about some of the things going on. But he's
not upset about anything I've done.
Considering what fucking Spectre's been up to.
I wanted to talk to him about what to like, because I'm very open as a person. Like, I would even fucking tell JDA I talked to Liam, because, like I said, what I said was basically he needs to get to like work around people like Nasser and JDA and stop this shit.
Right.
It's pretty much what I told him, and stop this type of fucking making wild ass claims. Even though when people do something, if you're going to do something in the court of law, you bring it to your attorney and let your attorney handle it, but you have to keep a positive face to your audience and whatnot and let your lawyer handle it. But you should go to the person first and talk to them. And we had a positive conversation. I don't know if it's ever going to hold. Liam's a fucktard. He's a retard. He's probably going to fuck up again. Oh, well. But at least I tried. And he did thank me.
Right.
Johnny, tell him to unmute me again.
For a little bit.
Can you unmute Vikki again? She's asking.
Go ahead, Vikki. Ask your question.
You weren't going to bring it up here, but you spewed all over Ricada's server, Spectre.
I spewed all over Ricada's server?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw a screenshot. Talking to fucking great loner about me. And all this stuff we've been telling her, oh, you fucking disingenuous fuck, you lying fucking fucktard. I wasn't gonna bring it up here. We weren't even gonna. We weren't even.
I wasn't gonna bring it up here.
About it here.
But you go and you talk
about it in Ricada's server. Are you? You are unfucking believable.
Yes, I've talked about it in Ricada's server. That is not here, is it?
Wow. Yeah,
that's not here,
Yellow
is it?
Flash, all the because you have to
great loner
yourself from me. But yeah, great loner
and Etsy, and he was really good friends with Testify and Ruckus and Wiggle Wiggle.
Testify, Wiggle Wiggle, tied to JDA. But I'll just go ahead and I'll talk about
Zeitgeist
data server.
Oh, you're a dumbass, Spectre.
Yeah.
So she's been acting like kind of a fucking cunt with regards to Liam and JDA the past few days. Specifically because of her dislike of JDA. She's been told to stop.
You realize you were talking to somebody who is going to be feeding that shit to JDA, right?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Midnight.
Yeah.
When you're talking to Great Revenue, all the stuff you're saying is really feeding. And if you said shit even before this, you were giving information to Wiggle Wiggle, JDA, and everyone.
Hold on just a second. Spectre just got finished telling us about how he wasn't going to talk about it here, but it was okay for him to spew all over Ricada's server.
Where I talked a bit about.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So she's talking about how
there
was a conversation yesterday.
Instead of talking about
what?
about what was going on
I'd really
here,
rather go back to listening to Angry Slug Perfection and fucking and Spirit.
Should be going to
this.
Don't even bother fucking Pod.
What's up, Zenko?
That's pause. We all know it's pause.
Oh, don't forget D-Shot. D-Shot's been telling me for months. Yeah, D-Shot's been telling me for months.
D-Shot and Vikki don't like each other. I think it's pretty obvious that Vikki and D-Shot don't like each other, and D-Shot has been gone from this server for like months. So no, D-Shot.
Yeah. No, but for months. We've been talking about it for months and months, and we have this conversation all the time, according to Spectre.
I mean, it's come up a couple of times.
Right.
It's come up a couple of times, but like, I don't know, like this whole fucking thing, like these, I don't know, guys, I'm really like not really in the mood for this shit. Like we've got JDA out there saying, well, Smug Pug's Discord server is a gay up flagging server when there's been like no fucking flagging or any shit like that in here.
Right. And
like,
then
unless like coming into a VC and just bitching about the guy's fucking gay ops now, which personally I'm kind of getting sick of because I don't want to have to sit in a VC and listen to fucking JDA 24 hours of the goddamn day, just like it was with Testify. Like it's fucking boring. That's why I've been like going and watching Netflix and just doing other shit. Like
it doesn't help when Spirit Scar comes in here and he wants to talk about fucking Liam and what Liam did or fucking this, that, or the other. That really doesn't help. Like I would prefer to talk about anything, and El Hombre and me will talk about music, whatever.
Johnny and I have conversations about all sorts of shit. Lorenzo and I have conversations about all sorts of shit. But then Spectre, he's fucking sitting in here literally lying.
No, that tweet, Vikki, in Spectre's defense, and he did fuck up by retweeting, but that tweet you put out was so fucking stupid. And at the worst possible fucking time. You've got JDA like pointing and hinting that, oh, Vikki's in and a Smug Pug campaign, they're all flagging, and then you put out that tweet, like, what the fuck?
They've been saying that
That's what this guy's like.
Yeah, and you gave them what they needed. And when anyone could say, well, show us the receipts, now they can pull up your tweet of like, well, here's Vikki talking about 35 fucking ComicsGate TOS
me not
things.
actually fucking flagging anything.
Spectre's always been a retard.
Liam is a loose fucking cannon. Liam will flag.
I'm not the one that I wasn't. I don't fucking talk.
Liam doesn't need to be encouraged to flag shit.
Spirit Scar's a retard, yet you know he's in the server.
No D-Shot. D-Shot and Vikki don't get along. Well, Spectre doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
D-Shot left this server like fucking 3 months ago, like right before New Year's.
Nobody's been talking to D-Shot.
It was busy, and no one has been talking to him except for probably Amit and maybe you, Smug.
D-Shot's got some stuff going on IRL. And he also didn't. I think he also didn't like the fact that Dean and Vikki rejoined this server because I mean it's like an open secret. They just don't get along. Yeah, they don't get along. I mean, and it's.
Yeah, it's because you shit in the streets, Pop.
Pod's is here so that to tank the server. It's Smug's gay up against the server to down his own server.
Yeah, it seems like
I am thinking about deleting this server. To be honest, you should all ask Pods for a fucking link to his server and just start doing all this crap in his server. And his server's pretty fucking comfy, to be honest. Like I'm sick of just coming in here every day. It's always a new fucking drama with all you people.
You set it up that way, Pug. You set it up that way. Bring like Ahmed and Spirit Scar. I like talking to Ahmed and YouTube chats. It's okay, but He's trying to gay up something, you know, pull some sort of gay up with Spirit Scar in here.
Yeah, sounds good. Take it. Everybody join Pods' server, and whenever you got some fucking problems with someone, go into the Thunderdome. With right now, there's a 3-way between Perfection, Slug, and Spirit, and it's a lot more fun than this. Everyone from in here is jumping in there.
Thunderdome shit.
Orphan's
I really
over
personally
there,
don't like
Ray's
the
over
Thunderdome
there.
shit, quite honestly, but that's just me. It's not entertaining for me because it's just
Vaughn's in there, and
seeing
Virgo's
people
in
get
there.
to their lowest form of self is not entertaining to me. Yeah.
Sorry, Pods. From Mock Spot. Okay.
I don't like the drama that like fucking JDA and Liam have been doing. I don't like both of them doing that shit. Yeah.
There was a conversation about Vikki, and it was about that tweet.
Well, that was fairly recent, like Vikki said. This wasn't like going on for months.
Glenn wasn't involved. It was between me. Glenn wasn't in it. It was with Dean, Held, and Spectre, and it was specifically the tweet, the 35 campaign tweet that brought it up. I'm more than aware you're probably recording all this right now, Pods. I don't care.
Yeah, where the fuck is Pods of the server? You bitched about everybody was complaining about him for months. He wasn't already. And you're like, bring him in here. You love this drama, Smug Pug.
Well, go to his server, Lorenzo. Go to his fucking server if you love the goddamn drama so much.
You love the drama. You're the one who keeps bringing people in here who do gay apps like Cal.
I blame that you let TJ in here, and this is all started going downhill.
After you let TJ. Cal and I are getting along now. We're reuniting over our love of Batman figures. I mean, he's a little angry at me, but I'm going to keep spamming him with Batman figures, asking them if they're based, and I'll win him back. I'm going to win.
You love the drama. Just admit it. Instead of being passive aggressive, I'm going to delete the server. I hate this drama. You guys all stir up drama. Meanwhile, you bring in a bunch of drama whores.
I don't. I don't have any problem with Spectre. Spectre has never done anything wrong by me. I know he was a bit of a joke when Mockspot was around, and we all used to meme on him, and we all used to fuck with him. But then he came into Mockspot. He took his lumps in the VC, and after a while, it was just like, okay, he's just.
He just admitted in front of all of us
John
that he was sharing conversations from here on Arcada's server.
Oh, yeah, JMK. Yeah, JMK.
So if you have a conversation with Spectre, apparently he'll end up on Arcada's server.
Yeah, well, and then, I don't know, fucking Spectre just, he was in here for a little bit. He left when Ray was in here, and then he came back. Why? What did he even put out?
They've been going at it.
I can only gather, but he was like talking to Great Loner in Arcada's about what's been going on recently. But that seems to suggest to me he's been talking to Great Loner for a long time. Does he even know who Great Loner is and who he's attached to? Because he's talking to somebody who's got attachment to JDA, all the people in Pangea, and possibly all those gay uppers that were going for him.
Well, fucking Yellow Flash, Tug, all those fucking people.
I don't think any of them are going to be talking to fucking Spectre. Yellow Flash and Tug aren't going to be talking to Spectre.
No, but they fucking watch and they read the screenshots. The screenshots are on the fucking Kiwi farms. How do you find out about it?
What screenshots, though? From what? From
The
this server?
screenshots of Spectre and fucking
No, the
Rekida's
screenshots
server.
from Rekida's server.
Well, that's Rekida's server. I don't have any fucking...
Yes. No,
Just
but he's trying to act like he's not fucking doing anything. That's the point.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about Eli. Eli's a pussy. Here's that for the recording, Eli. You're a little bitch.
So apparently, like some of the conversations, like between like Dean and Vikki, Spectre was I guess posting it in Rekida's server.
Is somebody in a tornado?
If he did, I don't think he was doing that. I know he
on my
showed,
balcony having a cigarette.
I know he showed Vikki a DM that Dean probably shared with him or something like that, but.
There was no shit talking behind Vicky's back. It was just this tweet. Like this. Well, Spectre and Vikki are fucking fighting, Pods. Spectre and Vikki obviously are now having fucking...
Sometimes mommies and daddies fights.
I don't know why. This is why this has to come into your server, Pods, because I'm sick. I am sick of everyone coming into my DMs and adding me with their fucking problems.
I don't at you with my problems, Smug. I'll talk to you on a one-on-one basis. I'll say my shit and then move on.
I'm so happy that we got rid of Spirit's card, man. I can't thank you enough.
He left?
No, that's...
Oh, thank God.
That's Spirit Junior. Spirit Scar's different. Spirit Scar and Spirit Junior.
Yeah.
They're different spirits. There's two spirits.
Hi, Morg.
Hello.
Morg is my love.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
Yeah.
I am not fucking Spectre's Tard Wrangler. I am not Vicky's Tard Wrangler. I am not Liam's Tard Wrangler. You're all fucking adults. You're all over the age of 18. In fact, you all happen to share my Discord server, except for Liam. He's not in here. Like, I'm not responsible for what you fuckers do.
That's the next fucker you're going to bring in here is Liam. You're going to bring Liam in here
Captain Manning DMing me like fucking every single second of every day, like, oh, I don't like what D-Shot's saying about me, Smug. And it's just like, well, call D-Shot a faggot, Manning. Stop bitching to be in DMs. It's like when fucking Spectre as well, when he was bitching about Spectre. I don't fucking care. This isn't a fucking preschool, not a fucking headmaster. Don't drag me into your bullshit. Sort it out amongst yourselves.
So, hold on. From what it looks like, because I try to remain as neutral as possible in all things. I just try to do that as much as possible, except for when it comes to Spirit Scar. From what it looks like to me, and it's not necessarily a server problem, or to me it looks like, especially Spectre threw Vikki completely under the bus. I pretty much said to him, and he goes, well, when you put it that way, I guess, yeah. Because I'm like, what? He's like, well, people are blaming Vikki for all this shit, and they're saying she's false flagging. They're bringing my name, Smug's name, everyone's name. So I'm doing this to make myself look good. I'm just like, okay, it's a lie of what they're saying. Yes. I'm like, so why can't you just point the fact that it's a lie and stand beside that's a lie, that's not what's happening, because they're going to say the shit regardless. And he's like, oh, but I've got to look out. And I'm like, so if Vicky's your friend, and I put it very simple to him, if she's your friend, you're throwing your friend under the bus to clear you. And and that's okay if that's what you're doing, but I'm just calling it out for what it looks like. And to me, I was like, it's okay. And then I also later on, because he's like, you said it was okay. I was like, yeah, it's okay if you want to do that, because that's, you want to do that, and that's you. If you're going to ask me, is it okay what you did to Vikki on a personal level, that's fucking shitty. because you're saying, fuck, I know this is a lie. I'm not going to stand behind my friend or support my friend or support a person I know people are lying about because I'm worried about me. And you're willing to throw somebody under the bus, you know? Yes, Vikki has been doing stuff on JDA, you know, on her fucking channel, you know, with Dean. They've done,
Smug
and they've
left.
pulled back. Oh,
he left, Johnny, because you just kept going and going and going.
Okay.
He brings a bunch of people in here who he knows are going to fight with each other.
No, it's back. Maybe he had an issue with his. Maybe he had an issue.
You guys hear me? My mic is cutting out.
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
I thought you left.
Yeah.
I think everyone's trying to stir up shit.
I think you're the one trying to stir up shit. You bring people in there who don't get along with each other.
I think he's looking out for himself.
Well, you know, do gay ops, and then you're surprised there's some gay ops going on. Where are these gay ops coming from? Could it be the gay op person here? You know? Oh no, they couldn't have done that.
Yeah, Spectre literally shoved himself in between me and Dean the other night, which started the whole fucking fight. Which wasn't even a fight.
You're so full of shit, Smug Pug. You really fucking are.
Spectre starts up all this shit. I tell him, Lorenzo, shush. I tell him we're not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I didn't want to talk about it in front of Spectre. And he kept pushing and pushing until finally Dean's like,
but then,
oh my God,
Lorenzo! Then you get upset when people get. Can you shut the fuck up, Pods?
Literally.
I mean,
can I post an invite to your server, like in the general area here, Pods? All right, good.
Why would anyone want to join Pod server? The guy you were talking shit about for fucking months, and then you fucking invited me.
Yeah, all I said is you can't trust Pods, and I think Pods will fucking agree with that.
You can't trust Ahmed either, and you talk to Ahmed, Lorenzo.
There are people in the server that you should be very careful talking to.
Yeah.
And Ahmed's one of them. And so is Pods.
Yeah, and Pods is one of them.
So is Spirit Scar.
I'm not Spirit Scar.
No. Here's Spirit Junior. You've actually been.
I can tell you. I said be careful around Pods
today,
because you can't trust him.
With you today.
Yeah, he will.
No offense, Pods. No offense, Pods.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were until about a few weeks ago.
Yeah. I didn't know who you were, Pods, the moment you went into fucking Sammy server. And right now, I would want to tell you a new one. However,
Spirit. No, this is the new golden age. It's the Pods and Spirit Pax Americana. You guys have a truce.
I did not. All I asked was a simple question. Jesus.
You went on Spectre's thread and started reading about Spectre, and then you asked him questions.
Yeah. Like, what's a DD214?
Who?
Right? Like, how you tolerate that guy, man?
Who?
I mean, Spectre.
I don't talk to Spectre that often. I rarely.
Yeah. I'm
lucky. I'm lucky if I talk to. Well, unlucky if I talk to Spectre like once a fucking week in a voice call.
All I know, man, is that I could forgive some of the shit that Pods did to me, does ruin my reputation. But there are some things.
Your reputation was ruined when you fucking got kicked out of a hentai convention.
You just shut the fuck up, Wisey, for 2 seconds. Let me finish.
Server of healing. We're healing right now.
I mean, March.
But at the same time, I can't forgive fucking Spectre, because not only he made fun of me in front of what my used to be idol named Nick Vacata, but he made fun of me in front of him. And that made me feel some type of way because I looked up to Nick.
All right. Well, if that's enough, I'm going to jump back into the angry slug spirit and perfection thing because that was a lot more fun than whatever the fuck this is.
Smug, before you leave,
let's do this shit,
my
man.
final words is I'm not a fucking kindergarten teacher. I'm not a judge. None of you are my children or significant others. I'm not here to arbitrate between your little fucking shit fights with one another. And don't expect me to be dragged into it or have an opinion on it.
No, you're
sort
just
it amongst yourselves like fucking grown-ups.
Smug,
you know,
I just want to
argue with each other.
Before you leave.
He's a fucking dick. He fucking deliberately does this. He puts people together. He knows they're